Hello, this is Danny. Welcome to another whole nother awesome review. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. That's right, Peter Jackson is back again, directing his most famous movie to date, The Hobbit, Unexpected Journey. So here's my review of the movie. I just saw it, and let me just tell you this. It was amazing. What can I say? You know what? I love the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I really like this Hobbit movie. My favorite part, of course, was the scenes with Smeagol, because Smeagol rocks, yo. Nothing's better than, seeing Smeagol in another, movie. Now, a lot of people complain. They're like, well, why didn't he make The Hobbit first and then make Lord of the Rings? And, the reason behind that is because he wanted to make it, but Warner Brothers wouldn't let him make it. So now he's finally making The Hobbit, and we get actual really good prequel trilogy here. I would say this prequel trilogy is gonna top the Star Wars prequels 100% because number one, you got like almost the same actors in this movie. You got the same director, and it just feels more natural. Like Star Wars Episode 1, I wouldn't say was that good, but 2 was all right, and Episode 3 was really good. But with this, you get a really good movie from the start. The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is an amazing prequel, in my opinion, and I would suggest anybody to go out and see this movie. Now, one of my friends complained. He said, the 3D was hard on the eyes. He saw it at the IMAX theater. I didn't see it at the IMAX. I saw it at a normal movie theater, and Real True was called Real 3D, and it was at my movie theater, which is the Caprice. And I went to go see it, and the 3D effects were so amazing. I don't know why his eyes were kind of hurt his eyes. I don't understand that. But when I went to see it, I really liked the 3D. And I went with a whole bunch of people. And I asked each person what they thought of the 3D. Did the 3D, was the 3D hard on your eyes? And each person said the 3D was fantastic. And it didn't hurt their eyes at all. And I've talked to people that, about Avatar. And a lot of people come up to me and they said that Avatar actually hurt their eyes. But with this movie, it didn't hurt their eyes at all. So I thought 3D was fantastic. I love the 3D in this movie. It was amazing. The 3D really works well in this movie. Especially Smeagol in 3D coming at you going, oh, this is wow. And he's all like, you want it. You will not take it. And then he's all trying to do like riddles and everything. And he's like, coming up with some riddle like, well, he doesn't actually say that, but that's kind of like what's going on in the movie. And the scenes with Smeagol are just fantastic. I mean, Andy Serkis, of course, plays Gollum, Smeagol, and he is just amazing in this movie. It is captivating. He makes the movie so great. And who else was really good in this was Martin Freeman as Bilbo. It is such a nice transition from the old Bilbo to the young Bilbo. And now I actually understand why they broke this into 3 movies. They're actually telling exactly word per word in the book how it all plays out. So like the scenes that you actually saw in the book are in the movie, and then they added some more things. And what they did was they took 2 other books by the author, and they threw that in, and then they also threw more stuff in. And I gotta say, I love the way this movie has come together. And I can understand why there's 3 movies now. So I would highly suggest going out and seeing this. The 3D is fantastic. I can't wait to get this on Blu-ray. I want to buy the Blu-ray collector's set. I'm even going to buy the extended editions because, it was fantastic. Was the movie too long? No. I loved every minute of it. It was great. And probably the best 3D movie I've seen since Prometheus for me. The 3D effects were fantastic. I really liked the 3D effects from the helicopter scenes, and also like the point of view shots. Like they'll have a shot where someone's in a cave and the camera's going down, and I mean the the sets and just the scenery is amazing. Just everything in the entire movie, and that Unexpected Journey is a great film. It fills in the gaps of what you wanted to know in the Lord of the Rings movies, and finally they're telling the tale of Bilbo Baggins, which they should have started with, but Warner Brothers didn't want to do that, so now Peter Jackson finally gets to tell that first story that is so good, and you can just see why he had to pay like 127 million just to film in New Zealand. That doesn't even include the budget just to film there, and this movie was great, and there's barely any of Smaug the dragon, because they're gonna make the second movie about Smaug. That's what the second movie is gonna be about. So the Unexpected Journey. They show brief glimpses of Smaug, but he's not really in it. Spoiler alert: at the end of the movie, his eye opens, and then the second movie is gonna be about the dragon. But the first movie is more about the characters and about the trolls. It was had a lot to do with trolls. So I don't want to spoil the whole movie for you guys, but this is a movie worth going to see, and I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray. So if I was to rate this movie out of 10, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Woo! That was awesome. I don't know. Like I can't give this a lower rating. The reviews are a little bit mixed on this movie. Some people like it, some people don't. But I gotta say, it's fantastic, and it follows the book more, because this movie is kind of like more like it has a lot of funny parts in it, which is nice. Just like the book, there's a lot of humor in it, and the first Hobbit book, there's a lot of humor, where Lord of the Rings is more serious. So you get that tone that you do from the book, which is really nice to see. Because a lot of people worry, like Peter Jackson's so serious with Lord of the Rings, how is he going to attempt to do the Hobbit and bring that humor to it? But in the movie, you really get lots of humor, and it's really funny, especially the part where Gollum's asking all the riddles and everything. He is freaking hilarious. I was laughing so hard during the movie. I went with my sister, my mom, my dad, my sister's boyfriend. My sister's ex-boyfriend, and my sister's friend. So there was 7 of us in the movie theater watching this, and it was quite the spectacle, But it was really good, though, I gotta say, and everyone liked it. I asked everybody who went to the movie with me, and they liked it, Even my niece liked it. She came up to me. She's like 6 years old. She came up to me and she said, Danny, when does the second one come out? I'm like, next Christmas. And she's all like, whoa. So, if a 6-year-old can like this movie, it's kind of like kid friendly. You can take your kids to this. And she was almost 7, by the way. So it's good for kids. It's good for adults. My mom enjoyed the movie. She is a reader of the book. I didn't read the book. She did. I've heard some of The Hobbit, but not very much. But I did read a little bit of it, but I didn't actually read the entire book. But my mom said that it was like page per page, read on the book. So I can tell you guys right now that this movie does follow the book, and it adds some stuff in from the 2 other books that he wrote, and some other stuff too. So I gotta say, it's a really good movie. Check it out. 10 out of 10 from me, and I can't wait to see the sequel. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be the first one there for the sequel. I can't wait to see it. So have an awesome night, everybody, and you guys rock. So have a good night, everyone.